Okay, then I usually watch them on my own time, game Rex, but they said GTA 6 release window was revealed and more. So let's check it out. I might only check out the GTA 6 reveal part because I already did watch Mortal Kombat, and I don't know what the more is,
Hey,
but
folks.
you did see the Mortal Kombat.
Hey, folks. Today is Friday, May 19th, 2023. My name is Jake Baldino, as usual, here to talk about the video game news that has been going on this week. And before we jump in, just real quick, public service announcement
Yeah,
type
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
The Friday show is actually going to be appearing earlier in the day.
Oh,
So we're here on the East Coast. We usually publish it in the afternoon on Fridays, but it is generally going to be appearing earlier in the day. So we're going nowhere. Nothing else is changing. Just the show will be showing up in your sub boxes or whatever a little earlier. So keep your eyes peeled. Always know that the Friday show is the video where the title is in all caps. It's annoying, but that's how you can see it. Anyway, we do have a bunch of news to talk about, so let's just jump right in. The first thing is, of course, a little bit of a Grand Theft Auto 6 bit. Now, last week we talked about some rumors and some leaks that ended up being debunked, but this time we got something a little bit more concrete. I mean, concrete is a big phrase here, but this comes from publisher Take-Two Interactive themselves.
that's nice.
With
That's nice.
their newest earning
Next year,
projections and a press release they put out that kind of
I've seen
gives a
this next
little bit
year.
of a look as to when we might see
I see.
GTA 6. So essentially, in its earnings reports that it put out projections for the next couple of fiscal years, and
Only 7 months away,
2025 fiscal
and
year
that's
and
just until
2026
December,
fiscal year
so
for them look
8 months.
like they're going to see a massive jump. Like earlier, their
And I don't
projections were
think
like 3
they
billion,
meant like at the
but like one of
start.
their most recent ones, they hit 5 billion. But this time around, they're looking at 8 billion. That is a significant jump, and that's considering Zing.
Wait, what? We expect to enter this new era by launching several groundbreaking titles that we believe will set new standards in our industry and enable us to achieve over 8 billion in net bookings, over 1 billion in adjusted. Yeah, what games are they releasing in 2025 and 2026? So basically, in those 2 years, well, all of 2025, I'm guessing. I want, bro. They must be coming out with some banger games, like another Red Dead, maybe. I would want another Red Dead if only if Arthur was the main character, because I played only Red Dead 2. I didn't finish it, of course, because I didn't want to die to some dumb shit because I heard he got killed, and I don't want to. I don't know.
And those acquisitions and everything. So a lot of people are extrapolating that what is going to fill that massive bubble, that huge void of money, the next Grand Theft Auto game. And this is
Grand
significant
Theft Auto
because
might
technically their
take.
fiscal year begins April 2024. So that can at
Oh,
least give you some sort of idea that 2024 into 2025 might actually be the time of Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, we've been talking about this game forever. We know Rockstar is officially working on it. They've acknowledged that. The
yeah.
game also leaked a shit ton, so there was that as well. So at the very least, what you can take from this news, obviously it's a massive window, but what you can take is that it is real, and it is actually coming at some point, and seemingly
Like I haven't bought games in a while, but I feel when that game comes out, I'm gonna buy it right away. I don't know why. I feel like they might make GTA RP service for that,
the big parent
and
company
that
of
would be crazy.
Take-Two is preparing for it. They're got their bag of money open and they're ready to bring some in. Does that make sense? I mean, there's probably a lot more to look into with this stuff with earnings reports and projections and stuff, but I can't do math. So let's move on and talk about the next
GTA
biggest
6
story.
newest
Of course, it's got to be Mortal
highest fame,
Kombat. Mortal Kombat 1
highest
has
fame.
officially been announced. It's releasing
The fuck
September
am I trying to
19th
say?
for all the platforms
Not
this
highest fame,
year,
but
and kind of goes back to what we were talking about last week with fan predictions and the theories,
highest made
and they turned
game.
out to be pretty
Like
much right.
brought in money
So
game.
essentially,
Bro,
it's
never
Fire
mind.
God Liu Kang after the
That
events
was
of the
clean.
previous games. Now there's this new timeline where he is the guy, and there is a lot to dive into here if you're like an old Mortal Kombat lore fan.
I
So
don't know
this
about
isn't
the
totally what
cameo.
I
The
was
cameo
expecting.
characters
While it is a
kind of,
reboot, I was expecting almost like
kind
a
of.
reboot back to basics type
If they
thing, like an
don't, I feel like they're
actual
gonna do it a
Mortal
certain
Kombat
way
1,
where
like
it's
based
gonna
on
be
the old
disappointing.
90s one. But no, this is essentially a clean slate, new Mortal Kombat lore. Like the trailer teased a lot of different things with characters in different situations and different alliances and stuff like that. A lot of rivalries are ended, which I guess creates opportunities for new weird things to happen. I mean, they show Melina. That's a pretty big deal. It seems like once again, Shang Tsung is the bad guy, but there's probably something going on different with that. The trailer is wild. Tonally very different, but where it wasn't
Yeah,
tonally different is the gore. The gore was absolutely
yeah.
insane, and I hope in a way they can actually take it to the next level because the original game pioneered it and created a bunch of chaos. So maybe they're taking it
You
even
couldn't even
further
get
because this
monetized
trailer
with
was
that
over the top. We can't show any of
on
that
YouTube.
gore, of
That's what
course,
I heard,
we're
at
going to get
least.
flagged on YouTube. But
Yeah.
just know that it's there. You can watch the trailer for yourself. It will be linked in the description down below, of course, with everything else I talk about this week. But it's like a full thing, full speed ahead. You know, they announced like collector's edition, pre-order bonuses, early access, yada, 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 all that stuff. There's going to be a story mode, online modes, new modes, things like that to expect. There's also going to be like a kind of cameo system where you're going to be able to select other characters that
I don't know about that
going
system.
to assist you. We don't know how that's essentially going to work.
Yeah.
But also in the fine print in the Q&A section of the Mortal Kombat website, a lot of people didn't notice this, but there's going to be like a pre-order type whatever bonus skin for Johnny Cage. So Johnny Cage is going to be in the game. It's interesting because like I don't know how those characters like Johnny Cage, Jax, Sonya, how they're going to show up in the game.
Yeah,
but Johnny Cage is apparently going to be in the game, and one of these skin bonuses, these alternate skin options, is actually going to be Jean-Claude Van Damme as Johnny Cage, which is extremely cool if you're into the history of Mortal Kombat and the inspirations and stuff. Love to see it. I hope this game is good. Could they screw it up? Yes. I think we have to have a disclaimer like that with every single game. But if it's gory and you can punch dudes, I'm in. So, of course, we'll keep you guys peeled once we actually hopefully see some gameplay soon. I expect to see some during the Summer Game Fest thing in early June. I'll be there. Maybe I'll be able to touch the game. So I'll let you guys know. Oh, I have 2 requests, though. Bo Ride Cho and Jarek. Put them in the game. I think a lot of people don't want them in the game, but I want them in the game. Damn it, do it. Anyway, in the last couple of weeks, we've talked about Xbox a lot in the headlines for various reasons. Redfall, the Activision Blizzard stuff, but it seems like it's PlayStation's turn because they announced a PlayStation Showcase.
This is apparently going to be a big
one. It's next week, the 26th, and it's apparently going to be more than an hour, and it's going to be focusing on showing new games for PlayStation 5 and PSVR 2. Nice to see that they're not immediately leaving the PSVR 2 in the dark. Love to see that. And PSVR 2.
1 p.m.
Nice to see that they're not immediately leaving the
PDT.
PSVR 2 in the dark. Love to see that. But this seems to be the one that a lot of people have been hyping up, anticipating like what is the next thing for PlayStation 5. A lot of people are expecting Spider-Man.
So that's 2 p.m. my time.
Gameplay. I think that's a pretty.
I might stream early that day.
Wolverine. Who knows?
I gotta
some
remember.
Projects that we have no idea. Just some unexpected.
Yo, has anybody played Midnight Sun? Like, I still haven't seen. I haven't looked it up, but like, people usually do playthroughs on that, and that's basically a Wolverine game. I can't talk, bro.
Expected stuff, maybe, but a lot of insiders, Andy Robinson from Video Game Chronicles, is alluding to a Metal Gear reveal, some sort of new Metal Gear Solid thing. Now we've talked.
So here are the games I'm expecting: Spider-Man. I'm guessing. I guess the Wolverine game that he was talking about. That Sun Wukong game, right? That game. I mean, those are the 3 games that I heard about, and then there might be another one, but I forgot.
About rumors in the past,
but I've been waiting for that one. But I'm broke, so I'm not gonna be able to
get
that.
3 remade. Who knows? You guys know. You see the T-shirts I wear all the time. Metal Gear Solid is like a significant portion of my life. I am a loser for Metal Gear Solid since I played MGS in 1998, 1999 when I first laid eyes on it. And I'm skeptical. I'm nervous. You know, I'm not looking forward to anything without Hideo Kojima unless it's like a remake or certain specific things that I need to explain longer in a different video. But I'm nervous. Essentially, what I want to say to some of you old fans out there like me is just cherish what we have right now, where the Metal Gear series is preserved in amber, where it's just those games. They exist in a bubble, and they will still forever, whether new stuff comes or not. The discourse, the conversation around new games can probably be annoying, but I said this on social media, like it's kind of like being a Star Wars fan for a really long time. I was alive for when it was just the original 3 movies, and you didn't think
I can never start Star Wars.
And then
it took too long to
there were
start.
prequels. Then after that, you thought George Lucas was done. You didn't think anything was coming, and then the Disney ones, and then more and more and more and more.
I do like the Family Guy ones.
Is Metal Gear Solid going to become that? Like now that the floodgates are open and the companies want to make money, are they just going to keep throwing Metal Gear stuff at us? I don't know, but it doesn't affect those original great games that we got. Whether these new ones are good or bad, again, I'm nervous, but still, we still always have those original games, and I weirdly cherish and take comfort in the time where we didn't think anything else was coming. Still, if you're excited, good for you. I don't want to dampen anyone's, but I'm going to be really annoying about Metal Gear Solid for the foreseeable future if they announce something, so keep your eyes peeled. Let's see what we got next week. I'll be talking about that PlayStation Showcase probably on the Friends Per Second podcast, and of course, next Friday. Got you covered. I threw out some hot takes though, so I definitely want to know what you guys think in the comments about a possible Metal Gear resurgence. You know, the conversation again. But speaking of hot takes and wild stuff, Overwatch 2, Activision Blizzard
Yeah, I
announced
heard that they're not
they're
doing the
scrapping
PvE.
hero mode. Basically,
I don't know why. I mean, I wasn't going. I mean, I would have played it probably once or twice to see what it was about.
a
But
big portion of Overwatch 2 and why people bought into Overwatch 2.
also, I think they also did it so then it could go free to play. Because people were complaining about it. I mean, if you were playing Overwatch 1 and you already had the game and bought it, I guess you got it for free. I mean, probably bought it. And then you got everything on there already. So you don't want to move over to another game. But I guess they did it so then their game could get bigger. Because they made it free to play in the second one instead of making it paid.
Even though it's
like the first
technically a
one.
free-to-play game,
Yeah.
the whole idea about Overwatch 2 was essentially supposed to be an overhaul.
I haven't played on that map in a while, bro.
Real, genuine story content.
Did that map get rotated out or something?
With breakout modes centered around specific heroes, progression with those heroes, special abilities only for these modes, and
you get outfits from
They're
it?
ditching that. Activision Blizzard expressed regret. They seem like they're not happy about the decision, but it is what it is. They chose to ultimately focus their resources on making the base game better. And apparently we're still going to see little bits of that story content and some co-op.
You know what I hate, though? You don't really get costumes like that for free in the game. But that's not it. But unlocking new characters takes so long, bro. You got to win 50 games playing as that character's category. So, like, Kiriko, right? I don't got to unlock, but I got to win 50 games as a support to unlock her, and then I can play as her. That's crazy, bro.
Stuff here and there, but this is a pretty big blow for a lot of people. For me, I had passive interest in Overwatch 2. You know, we covered the game when it first released. Seemed like a little bit of an upgrade, but it felt like there was more coming. I was excited for a possible, real, genuine story mode with some progression, specifically because I like
if you get outfits from it, that would be
Blizzard
fine.
builds with these things. The characters are cool and quirky. The vibe is great. The cinematics are wild. So they
I
were
like some
finally
outfits
going to really
that they
take
give.
advantage of that, and now they're not. And that is questionable, I think. This seems to me very much to be like long-term planning gone wrong. Who's managing it? How hard is the top execs pushing this thing? Because something was lost in translation, and for this plan to not be executed is a bummer for a lot of people. A lot of the big streamers and YouTubers have come down hard on this. The Overwatch community themselves, I don't really know how they feel. I'm never going to speak for them, but I think all I can say is just knowing a lot of people that love Overwatch, like, just get out of their way. Like, let Overwatch just be Overwatch at this point. I don't know how Activision Blizzard keeps screwing this up, but anyway, look forward to Diablo 4 soon. I'm kidding. I'm being cynical. We'll see how that goes. Early signs, reactions are pointing all right for that, but we'll be talking about that more soon. Awesome, cool trailers this week, though. Some things I linked in the description down below. There's a new trailer for Lords of the Fallen, the new one. So it is coming on Friday the 13th in October. Awesome release date, love it. But this trailer, in my opinion, is a damn good video game trailer. This is how you make a trailer.
That's crazy.
You can set it up with some cool cinematics and awesome shit, but then
Why does that remind me of an Elden Ring type game? And then I thought that was Milena walking on the right.
We got, it just seems pretty awesome. This seems
That
like a
looks
really
crazy.
good Souls-like, Souls-inspired game. Really, really a step up from the original game, like visually, combat-wise. Like, there is so much going on here, and I'm really, really looking forward
that
to
looks
this
like
one.
Milena walking
Buying it,
with the-
downloading it, and like getting stuck on the first level. But hey, that is dropping, if it doesn't get delayed, for PC, PS5, and Series X and S. Also, for
bowing
my
down
real
to me or
sweaties out
something?
there, Hawken is back. It's been a long time. Hawken Reborn has been announced with a trailer. We got little glimpses of gameplay, and essentially what this is going to be is like an early access release where first it's actually going to release with a PvE story mode. It's of course first-person mech action, but apparently it's going to have a full narrative and all that stuff. But interestingly enough, this is a free-to-play game.
Oh,
and
really?
expected with this
I might try
is
it out.
possibly multiplayer down the line, because I know that that's what a lot of people are into. But this was kind of like a surprise thing, sooner than a lot of people expect. I mean, it's technically available in early access now, so we haven't jumped into it yet. But if you're a diehard Hawken person from back in the day, let me know what you think. I'm more of a Tony Hawken guy myself. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave. Also, I
didn't
linked
get
the
that joke.
trailer for Humanity. This is a new PlayStation game, also PSVR 2 game. Reviews have been pretty good for this, and it seems really creative and weird. A couple of my friends have jumped into it. I
I
want to
haven't
make
jumped
time
into
for
it
it
yet.
because it just seems creative and wild. So wanted to give something
I did see
weird
it.
and different a shout. But speaking of giving weird and different things a shout, Eli Handle B, we've mentioned this YouTuber before. Incredible work with really good video game stuff and green screens. And this time around, they have Borat in Resident Evil 4. Just take two of my favorite things, mash it together. Thank you. It is absolutely perfect. Go give them some love. Link in the description. And in Nintendo news, I know some of you guys are out there still playing Tears of the Kingdom. I am myself also as well. I feel like I'm going to be playing it forever. It has sold 10 million copies very quickly. Nintendo announced that it is the fastest selling Zelda game in the series.
I wonder if Nintendo's going to make another console.
To being the fastest selling Nintendo game because I guess Nintendo is just that huge. But this is a record for the Zelda series. So good for Link. He really needed a win. Jokes aside, though, let me know what you guys think about Tears of the Kingdom specifically. We always do a pinned comment under these videos that says, like, hey, what are you playing this week for our research? So if you're playing Tears of the Kingdom, let us know because we only put out the before you buy. We want to see if you guys are hungry for more videos on it or if you're just playing it or something else. Just let us know. I'm a little scattered. I just had a lot of coffee. Excuse me. But one thing I really wanted to point out is that Nicolas Cage is finally in a video game. It took a really long time. It's Dead by Daylight, though. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't play Dead by Daylight, but hey, Nicolas Cage is in a thing. He's been revealed in all of his glory. It seems like it's Nick Cage himself. He's dressed a little bit like from Renfield, but that just looks like Nicolas Cage, not vampire Nicolas Cage or anything like that. We don't know too much about this. We know more is going to be revealed July 5th, but again, I think it's about time. Although I will say, I think Nicolas Cage, like, that's a big deal for them to nail that, for them to sign him. Dead by Daylight must have a shit ton of money at this point with what they've pulled off. Like, I think second only to Fortnite at this point. But give Nicolas Cage, like, his own whole game. I think he's, like, Jet Li got his own game. Chow Yun-Fat got a game. Plenty of celebrities star in games. I mean, Josh Duhamel has starred in more than one video game. So why can't Nicolas Cage have a game? Anyway, sorry, soapbox over. We got to go back to work. We have a lot of before you buy videos coming soon for a lot of upcoming games. I am up to my eyeballs, so keep your eyes peeled. If you can't tell I'm off my game, I'm a little weird. It's because I'm really tired. There's a lot of games coming, so keep your eyes peeled for that. We'll keep you posted on all that. But let's talk about the news going on this week, man. What do you think about a PlayStation showcase? What do you expect? How do you feel about my long, weird, rambling tangent about
the released a little thing with like a new controller or something.
Let's talk about the new Hawken title, the Lords of the Fallen trailer. Let's talk about anything this week down in the comments. We want to hear from you guys. Like I said, expect the Friday show to start showing up in your sub boxes a little earlier in the day. So hopefully if you're in a different time zone now, you can jump in earlier. But clicking the like button helps us. We're here every Friday. We're never going anywhere. So thank you. But like I said, I got to go. I'm Jake Baldino. Thank you very much for being here. Be safe. Have a good weekend. Eat some pizza because pizza's on me. See ya.
That's cap. I don't see no pizza in my fridge. What do you mean pizza on me? But thanks for the gift. But yeah, like, subscribe. See you guys later. Hope you have a good day or night. And bye. And let me know what you guys are looking forward to. That GTA 6, bro. That might be the first game I'm buying in a while. But we'll see when that comes out. That's like a whole 2 years away, basically. Well, it's 1 year, but it could be 2. Actually, nah, it's probably 1. But like, subscribe. See you guys later. Hope you have a good day or night. And bye.